Hello, and welcome to the first in a series of technical videos on roller compaction and dry granulation brought to you by Alexanderwerk. Alexanderwerk is a global supplier and manufacturer of roller compaction and dry granulation equipment located in Remscheid, Germany. My name is Matt Walzer. I'm part of the sales team in the American offices located in Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the primary reason people might be interested in using roller compaction and dry granulation. In short, what roller compaction does is to take a powder which has poor flow characteristics and turn it into a powder that has good flow characteristics. For those of you who are process engineers, you already know that this is a desirable consequence. Why does it matter? Poor flow characteristics of powders include rat holing, or bridging, or any other behaviors that stop the powder from doing what you want it to do and turn your manufacturing process into something that is not predictable. Let me show you a demonstration of what I'm talking about. In this yin-yang display, we teach customers what powders look like before and after roller compaction and granulation processing. This is microcrystalline cellulose. It's a material that is used very commonly in pharmaceutical applications. Keep in mind, this is just a demonstration and that roller compaction can be applied to powders across multiple industries. If you're not a process engineer, you might think back to a time when you were baking cookies with Grandma and she was using confectioner sugar and granulated sugar. It's a similar analogy. So let's take a look. This material right here is uncompacted microcrystalline cellulose. You'll see that as I turn the wheel, this powder doesn't move. This is not a good thing when you are a process engineer. A common parameter that people talk about when they talk about moving powders is the angle of repose. The angle of repose is the steepest angle a powder can achieve before it slumps or collapses. You'll see here we're at 90 degrees. Here we're going over 90 degrees, and it's still not moving. Imagine what that would do to your process. On the other side of the yin-yang is this material, which has been processed. Look at the difference in the flow characteristics. This material readily moves, it responds to the force that the wheel is putting on it, and it delivers a product that is much more predictable, much more user-friendly to a process. So we use roller compaction and granulation technology to go from here, to go from confectioner sugar to granulated sugar. How do we do that? Glad you asked. This is a graphic of the important parts of a roller compactor. In short, what happens is we take that raw material powder and we put it into a feed hopper. We use a feed screw to present that material to two counter-rotating rollers. These rollers, under great force, compact that material into a ribbon or a flake. That ribbon exits the rollers right here. The first thing it encounters is a toothed wheel called a flake crusher, which breaks that ribbon into smaller pieces. Those smaller pieces drop into two-stage granulation. Granulation is a process that uses a rotating bar to gently push that flake or those small pieces of ribbon through a screen of a certain size. What exits the machine is a granule. Alexanderwerk does this in two stages because we find it is more efficient, we find that we process the material less, and we do a better job of delivering a particle size distribution that meets the customer's requirements. So in summary, what we're doing is we're taking a raw powder, which we would like to improve the flow characteristics on, and we're turning it into a flake by compressing it. And then we're taking that flake and turning it into granules by granulating it. There's a lot more to learn about roller compaction. This is a simple summary. If you'd like to learn more, go to www.alexanderwerkinc.com. Remember, Alexanderwerk is spelled with an E, not an O. Or you can call us directly at 215-442-0270. I'm Matt Walser with Alexanderwerk. Until next time.